Hi everybody and welcome back. It's a wonderful spring day here in North Florida today. The sky is crystal clear and the air is crisp and cool. The temps are mild. Just a wonderful day to be outdoors. And so I got up and took a bike ride this morning for my midweek exercise. And after I got back, I thought that I might just do an outdoor video today. And so I'd like to say, welcome back. Today I'd like to share with you 11 things that I never spend my money on. And let's begin with this. There's a lot of different ways to manage your money and everyone has their own ideas about it, right? But there are some common traits that are consistent across the board for those people who are mindful of not wasting their money and they're interested in building wealth. Now today I want to share with you the 11 things that I never spend money on. And by doing so, they have helped me save money over the years and bank it instead. And what's not to like about having a growing bank account? But first, if you're seeing me for the first time, my name is Ronnie. Thanks for stopping by. And to everyone who's viewing this video today, I have a favor to ask. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button that you'll find down below, because by doing so, it really helps this channel out. So take 1 second to do that and I'll thank you in advance. Okay, so going back to the video, 11 things that I never spend my money on. Number one of the things that I never waste my money on is late fees. No matter what I have to do or how I have to do it, I'm going to pay my bills on time. Late fees are nothing but a pure waste of money. Now, of course, everyone messes up every now and then, but smart people never allow this to happen consistently or on a regular basis. So I do everything, no matter what it takes or how I have to do it. I'm just going to pay my bills on time, because if you consistently pay late fees, it's literally like throwing your money to the wind. And who wants to do that? Number two, another thing that I never spend my money on is a brand new car or a brand new truck. Now, I have bought 2 new vehicles over the course of my lifetime, but those days are over for me. And I have purchased used vehicles every other time, and here's why. All cars and trucks are overpriced, both used and new, but new cars are the worst. Some new cars nowadays are so expensive that they have to be financed for 6 years or longer just to afford the payment. Plus, all vehicles, particularly new ones, are a depreciating asset. As soon as you drive it off the lot, it is considered used and the value drops 20%. Now you're upside down on the loan. You owe more money on the vehicle than what it's worth. This depreciation plummets over the next few years at 15% per year. And after 4 years, the depreciation slows down, but now the vehicle has dropped in value some 60% or more, and yet you're still having to pay 2 more years on the loan at full purchase price. It's just like throwing your money away. Not only do cars and trucks depreciate in value the quickest, but they cost more money to insure, they cost more money to operate, and they cost more money to maintain. So as you can see, new cars and new trucks will simply rob you of your wealth. For me, a much better option is to simply buy one that's been slightly used, because somebody else has already absorbed the depreciation. And by buying a used vehicle, you get the best bang for your dollar. Remember, as always, the best car on the road is the one that's paid for. Number 3, credit card interest. The only thing worse than financing an overpriced used or new car is carrying a balance on a credit card and paying the interest each month. Listen to this, nearly half of credit card holders in the United States carry a balance from month to month without ever paying it off. And get this, interest rates on credit cards run somewhere between 20 and 32%. That's like putting your money in a pile on the ground and sticking a match to it. Those kind of interest rates are sucking your money away from you faster than you can earn it. Smart people pay off their balance every single month. Now myself, I have 1 credit card and I make purchases with it from time to time, but I never carry a balance. No exceptions, never. And as a result of that, I haven't been paying 20 to 32% interest rates back out to the man. That money is staying in my account. Number four, a fourth thing that I don't waste my money on is repair services that I can do myself. Now, nobody can do everything, but there are a lot of repairs, minor repairs, that almost any person can do. And myself, I'm just not willing to spend money on minor repairs that I can do myself. For instance, I can fix a leaky faucet, or I can fix a clogged drain pipe, but I can't replace a hot water heater. I have to hire somebody in for that. I can do small repairs on my truck as well, but I can't replace the entire air conditioner system. You get the idea. I prefer to do the things that I can do in order to save money. Plus, being a handyman of sorts, it gives me an emotional boost fixing things myself, as well as getting outdoors. In fact, along those same lines, I even prefer to do my own yard work for those very same reasons. That's why I'm outside right now. I'm in my backyard right now, and there in the distance, you can probably see my garden and some of my fruit trees, and my blueberry bushes and muscadine vines have not put on yet, but I'll show you some of those pictures and films in future videos as everything becomes more lush and filled out around you. Number five, a fifth thing that I simply will not waste my money on is flashy luxury brands or bling. I don't buy flashy stuff or bling. For instance, instead of spending my money on fashion trends that have a tendency to go in and out of style from year to year, I buy the kind of clothes that I'll actually wear and will stand the test of time. And I always buy for quality so that whatever I do buy will actually last. Number six, a sixth thing that I don't waste my money on is subscription services. I'm talking about cable TV, streaming services, Netflix, Prime, Paramount Plus, Hulu, Disney, HBO, Amazon, cell phone plans, and so forth. These kind of services and subscriptions can really add up fast and eat your money up very fast as well. Hundreds of dollars a month, maybe even thousands a year. These expenses can easily add up to about $5,000 or $6,000 a year, depending on how extravagant you are in subscriptions. And according to some articles, most people use only a fraction of the services that they actually pay for each year. So it's important that we do a hard look at our subscription services to ensure that we're not wasting our money on things not used. Now, myself and my wife and I, we have a couple of these services, but we stay on top of them to ensure that to prevent wasteful spending. Number seven, a seventh thing that I will not waste my money on is constantly eating out. Now, who doesn't like to eat out from time to time? Most of us do, especially if you're celebrating an event or enjoying some kind of social interaction. But I won't eat out all the time, because eating out every day or 2 or 3 times a week, whether it's fast food or at a restaurant or whatever, it's just going to eat up your money very fast. Now, my wife and I, we are very intentional about our food costs, and so we cook at home most of the time. We do meal prep. We eat leftovers. We minimize junk food, and we do our grocery shopping with a list so that we don't spend money wastefully at the grocery store. But having said all of that, we do enjoy going out on the town every now and then for a night together, celebration on an extravagant meal and everything that comes with it. But for the most part, on a consistent basis, we simply will not eat out regularly because it's crazy for us to do that. Number 8, the 8th thing that I simply will not waste my money on is impulse purchases. How many times have you gone to the store, bought something on impulse, and then when you got home, it just ended up on the shelf over there somewhere, unused? Now, we've all done that, and I've got on top of that. And it's easy to do the same thing with Amazon. You get up in the morning and open your phone or open your laptop and start scrolling through Amazon. And it's easy to just click a button, make a purchase, and then it arrives a few days later. You look at it for 15 minutes, and then it gets put on the shelf. That's just wasteful spending for me, making those kind of impulse purchases. Impulse buying is one of the things that I never waste my money on anymore. I've done it a little bit in the past, but I just simply don't do that anymore. I'm old enough and should be mature enough that I'm not doing that kind of thing. I've worked too hard for my money to just be blowing it on stupid stuff. Number 9, a ninth thing that I don't waste my money on is the latest and newest technology device. Now, when it comes to technology, widgets and gadgets, I have found that your best value for the dollar is something that's 2 or 3 generations old behind the latest model, just like choosing a used car over a brand new car. Now, smart buyers understand this, because if you buy a electronic device that's 2 or 3 generations behind, you're getting something that's still very good and very usable, but you're not paying the brand new off-the-shelf price. Smart buyers understand this because they want to make the best decision to get the best product for the best price. Now, myself, I have an iPhone 11. The current model is an iPhone 16. In fact, I use an iPhone 11 to make videos for my YouTube channel, and that's what I'm filming on right now. And with the updates to my iPhone 11, I can hardly tell the difference between this and the latest model that's sitting out there on the shelf. So I simply won't waste my money on the latest and newest technology devices. There's a better bang for my dollar by choosing alternatives. Number 10, another thing that I won't waste my money on is last minute travel. Now, if you decide to hop in your car and take a road trip at the last minute, that's one thing. Sometimes it's just fun to be spontaneous and launch out. But on the other hand, if your last minute travel is going to involve things like booking an airline flight, reserving a hotel room out of town, renting a car, and so forth, then you're going to pay through the nose for that. If you have an extended travel out of town, it's best to plan that well in advance, because last minute travel plans will just simply cost you a lot of money. And then number 11, this is the last, extended warranties. I never waste my money on extended warranties. Now, extended warranties are simply a ripoff, plain and simple. I've never bought one in my entire life. First of all, they're overpriced. Number 2, the terms of the warranty are never in your favor. They're always in the favor of the insurer. It's just how that works. And then number 3, statistics show that most people never use the warranty after making the purchase anyway. Think about that. People buy these extended warranties and they don't even engage the warranty policy themselves. So I think it's just better to save the money, put it in my emergency fund. That way I can pay for it myself should the item break down and I actually need the money. And if I don't need the money, then I've still got the cash. So there you go. These are 11 things I never waste my money on. And if you've enjoyed this video, leave me a comment. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'm Ronnie. I'm in my backyard and I'm enjoying this spring day. Take care, and we're going to see you next time.